Hi students, here's a little help for you if you need to figure out how to get to the multiple choice test inside of Revel. So I'm going to log into Revel, which you will have to do as well. And then you'll see your class, and I'm going to take the 8 a.m. class for example. Inside of the 8 a.m. class, you will see assignments. So I'm going to click on the one that's due September 30th, okay, and you can see you have the 3 chapters that are going to be on your first test, chapters 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to look at chapter 1 for example. For a Betty, you need to study all 3, and you can see section 1, sensation versus perception, has a little quiz because it's worth 9 points. It's got three questions. At the end of the chapter, there's a longer quiz, 50 points. And those are the places you want to go to be able to practice with the multiple choice. So this should pop up in just a minute. I have the chapter, I can listen, I can read, I can watch the video, and then I get to the end of that section, and then I see here where it says Quiz 1.1, Sensation versus Perception. I can take the quiz. There are 3 questions. I'm going to click on Start. My first question asks, the fact that we focus our consciousness on only a partial aspect of all that is in front of us is called A, selective attention, B, transduction, C, sensation, or D, perception. We focus our consciousness on only a partial aspect. Well, I think partial has to do with selective because selective is only part. So I'm going to click on selective attention. Submit. Yay, it liked that answer. Okay, next question. Blank occurs when our brains interpret sensations and ascribes meaning to them. Perception, selective attention, predictive coding, or distributed processing. Our brain interprets and ascribes meaning. I'm going to say perception because we see, we perceive, we interpret, and give meaning. Okay, submit. Yay, we got that one correct too. Okay, next question. Worth 3 points. The fact that we see what we expect to see is not necessarily what is necessarily there is called perception, distributed processing, sensation. Okay, what we see, that we see what we expect to see and not necessarily what is there. Selective perception. I think again we just select to see what we think is there. Yes, it liked that answer too. So on that little quiz, I did okay. And as I said, throughout the chapter, they've got quizzes like that after each section. But I'm actually going to go back here right now to assignments. And I'm looking at this one for chapter 1, and I'm going to go down to the longer quiz, 50 points, and see how I do on that one. And again, this is pretty similar to the type of testing you will see in a Betty's class. So if I click on Start, question 1, blank involves receiving stimuli from our environment, while blank involves interpreting these stimuli and giving them meaning. Receiving stimuli would be sensation, giving them meaning would be perception. Similar. And again, you saw these in your book as well, but it's kind of nice to do them online because you get immediate feedback. And I did set it up so you're going to be getting points, but I'm not going to evaluate you on this content. It's just set up here in Revel for you to be able to practice and learn. So if you're making mistakes, don't worry about it. Learn from your mistakes and use it to help you do better on the test. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.